One of the problems that singers have is ear training, and ear training is something that if you do not take care of it, you're going to be going off key consistently when you're singing, missing notes, not hitting notes accurately, all right, not being able to know where to start from in a song. So we're going to do basic ear training, and I'm going to show you how. So get your piano app. Now the piano app is something very easy to get. Just go to your Play Store, download piano app. You can either download Real Piano or download Perfect Piano, or there are many pianos out there you can download. The reason why it's important is that I want you to be able to do this even after this class. You can continue practicing. So if you're having issues picking keys or being able to understand how notes should sound or how to sound certain notes when you hear them, this is how you're going to start. Understand first of all that the piano has about 12 keys. You know, these 12 keys, there is tonic surface that starts from each key. So what is tonic surface? The basic tonic surface are do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Every singer should know this basic scale, right? This diatonic scale. You should know it. You should know do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. If you do not know a basic scale, then you have to go learn the basic scale. So also identify what the key C is. Now the key C basically is the key before the two black keys. Now on the piano, you can see on the picture on that particular screen right now, you see that there is a key called key C, and before the two black keys afterwards is that key C. So from there, find your key C. Now if you find your key C, you can actually run a scale from that key C to the other key C, which makes it an octave. So let me give you an idea. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Then backwards, do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. So if you are able to run this scale from beginning till the end, you started understanding what every note sounds like on a diatonic scale. Alright, so let's start from understanding how each of these notes should sound as a singer. Right now, every key that is going to be given to you from the 12 keys on the piano. Now I just played the diatonic scale, but if you want to go by the keys, all the black keys will be included. So you have the first note is C, the next key, which is the black key, is C sharp. The next key, which is the white key after the black key, is D. The next key is D sharp. The next key is E. The next key is F. The next key is F sharp. The next key is G. The next key is G sharp. The next key is A. The next key is A sharp. And then the next key is B. Then you go down to C. Now every key is represented here, so there are no other keys that will come out of nowhere, right? These are the keys we have, right? Sharps and major keys, or flats and major keys. So if you are going to be singing any song, you're either singing that song on key C, on key D, on key E, or on key F. So with your piano app, start from key C. Learn to call out a note based on what you hear. That is how you start, by training your ears, right? So you strike this note and you call it do, 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 right? Now bear in mind that every key starts with a do, and there are 12 keys on the piano. So that simply means every key on the piano is actually a do note. That is called a home note. So now every key, do, right? Go to the next key, do or re. Normally you can say re, but then is it also another key? That same note is another key. So I was striking on key C, and I said do. The next key to key C is the black key, which is C sharp. It can still be a do that is on a key C sharp, right? So now to help you understand this a lot better, strike random notes and call them do or o or a or e. So use any sound to represent what you hear. Then let me give you an instant. E. You see, now this is how this one sounds. E. All right, then. You see, so you are able to strike those notes randomly on the piano and sound them. If you do it that way, you are able to actually begin to train your ear one step at a time. So in the next class, I'm going to be teaching you how to sound two notes together, all right? Because it's one thing to sound one note, and also another thing to sound two notes together, and to sound three notes together, and then to understand how these notes harmonize with each other.